Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I am both reviewing a Carhartt product and offering up a handy little Carhartt tip for girls in the size range 00 to 6. First, a little disclaimer. For most of my videos, I disclaim that I have no formal education, that I'm a DIY enthusiast only, but for this review, I want to add that I'm not just a consumer. I do have a bit of extra skin in the game, as I have a degree in design and pattern making for women's wear. There's no secret that I like my Carhartts, for those of you who watch my videos. I think they offer classic, durable, stylish workwear that isn't all too expensive. From their women's wear line, I have these bib overalls that I really like, but as you can see, they're a really slouchy fit, even though they are the smallest size they offer. For the bib overalls, it doesn't matter all that much, but when I wanted to order their original fit pair of pants, it became a little bit more of a problem. Due to them being too big, they sit really low, and they also have some other fit issues that I see as pattern flaws that I'll be speaking about later in this video. The smallest size that they offer for women is called a size 2 and claims to fit women from size 0 to 2. However, I usually buy a size 2 in clothes, and I find these to be much bigger than that. It's well known among label enthusiasts that Carhartt sizes tend to run on the large side. Many of the products are offered up in 3 different lengths, which is great. There's tall, irregular, and short. So the size I end up ordering as a 5'2" or 156 centimeter tall woman at about 115 pounds or 50 odd kilos is called too short, which I find rather funny, especially since they are both too big and still too long in the leg. When a female friend of mine ordered a pair of men's original fit Carhartt pants, I got to thinking if perhaps their boys' trousers could fit me. Considering the kids' wear is cheaper than the women's wear too, it could end up being the hack of a century. The largest boy's size is a size 16. It's being said that they accommodate a body that's 101 to 116 pounds, from 5'1 to 5'3 tall, which in theory fits my metrics perfectly. So I ordered a pair. They arrived, and even though I filmed this against the light to catch Tora digging in the desert in the background, I think we can all agree that these are way too big. So in the name of experimenting, I bought a pair the next size down, a size boys 14. Let's see. A much better fit. To be honest, I wouldn't have minded if these were even a little bit tighter, but they do fit close to the ones I have from the women's wear range, so I thought they will work very well for fit and pattern comparison. I also find that a slightly looser fit is good for certain work. They are pretty much perfect in length for my rather short legs, as I'll show you towards the end of the video, but style-wise I always prefer to wear the Carhartts rolled up. Now I'm going to show you the most ingenious thing about this pair of trousers that I didn't even think about when ordering them. Check this out. Because they are made for kids that are growing, there's a size adjustment elastic incorporated in the waistband, which means that you can tighten the waistband to fit a curvier figure without the waistband ending up looking puckered and strange, as often happens when using a belt. Why on earth this isn't incorporated in every pair of women's trousers ever made is kind of blowing my mind right now. Check out this test I did crouching down wearing the trousers. Almost no gaping at the waistband. Zero plumber's crack, y'all. So now is a good time to do a side-by-side comparison with the original fit boys trouser on the left and original fit women's wear on the right. These are made from 2 slightly different materials, which could account for some of the visual differences, but not the ones I am going to point out. First of all, the sides. They have bowed out the pattern on the women's trousers, presumably as a basic way to allow for a wider hip, but I must say it's missing the mark and just makes my hips look very oddly shaped. Secondly, they have dipped the waistband to a bit of a V shape at the center front. As a good majority of women carry a little bit of a pouch right there, this is also not a feature that is very flattering. And last but not least, they have lowered the entire waist and applied an even shorter zipper than proportionately accurate to the trousers, both making it look like the zipper ends in a strange place and also resulting in it being harder to get in and out of the trousers, as the longer the zipper is, the curvier body it accommodates. If you ask me, the pattern used for the boys' trousers, which I must assume is based on the menswear version, is a much superior fit, even though I'm reasonably curvy. That sells it for me. The tags are coming off this pair. I'm ready to put these to a little van living stress test. As a side note, I'm also wearing the Carhartt women's mesh back buffalo cap right there, and I must give them props for the fit of that item, as it is the best fitting hat I've ever owned. Most ball caps are way too big for me. A little bit of cleaning in the van will get the knees dirty, but that's the best part of Carhartt brown. It definitely matches the desert sand pretty well. Desert dust camouflage. Just brush it off. I find it unfortunate that the kid size of these pants aren't available with the signature Carhartt double-fronted knees. I sure could have done with double-fronted knees when I was little, considering how many pairs of pants I put holes in. Climbing the ladder. This time to take care of some cleaning of the solar panels. Oh yeah, I should say that there will be links to all the products mentioned in this video in the description below. And crawling in underneath the van, which I have to do more often than I like, this time to check on a tie rod sleeve that I've had shake loose in the past. Once again, just brush it off. However, every once in a while they do need a washing. These pants are said to be made from pre-washed fabric, which means that they shouldn't change too much in size from being washed. And I think they only shrunk marginally, even though I tumble dried them as well, as I'm showing you here, with one leg rolled down too so that you can see the actual length of the trouser. I've measured the inseam of my leg to about 28 inches, and I think with boots or other shoes, the length is rather perfect. To sum things up, I think that for ladies that are on the shorter side and up to medium height and between size 00 and possibly up to size 6, you could fit in the boys' size 12, 14 or 16 classic fit Carhartt trousers in order to enjoy that true classic Carhartt fit with the added bonus of the waist cinching elastic. Ooh, this became a rather long review. If you stuck around to the very end, thank you so much. I hope you found it useful. If you did, it helps me a lot if you give the video a thumbs up.